I was contemplating whether I was going to bring this up or not. It's just been tough. Gosh, it's been tough. It's like one thing after another.
I have to become more. Our scars can destroy us. But if we survive them, they can transform us. They can give us the power to endure. And the strength to fight.
Man, this is how much I love you guys and how committed I am to doing this with Logan for y'all. Logan has given me his camera, right, with the memory card. I vlog so much that this has already filled up, and I know I'm about to go do deadlifts, and I wanted to record that since Logan's not going to be there at the gym. So I went ahead and bought another memory card just so I could get some footage for y'all. This one's filled up. It's probably got a bunch of nudes of dudes or something. I don't know, but I've only got a little bit, maybe like 20 videos on there that I've recorded, and it's still filled. So I had to get a new one for y'all, show y'all the deadlift routine. Let's go work out. I am itching. Pre-workout's already in effect. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Decided to show up. Let's go. He's up.
What up, what up? All right, guys. Monday, back day. This machine is the one that I never get a chance to get on. So luckily, it was open. So we're going to start the workout with this. Here, Isaiah, take this camera.
All right.
Isaiah was already doing deadlifts, so he's already like, okay, anyways. A lot, oh my God, dude.
Never get work done. Logan just sets a celebrity out here in San Marcos, guys. We can't go anywhere without somebody recognizing this dude.
Okay, we got a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about. So, so I read the comments. People are like, "Yo, we love the banter. We love the talking." So you see, I went and worked out by myself and just like had the little this little tripod. Everybody's like, it's like all the angles just looking up at me, but they liked it. So I'm gonna keep doing that. But I love the current events. Like, as you guys know, I'm huge into sports. I love sports. Isaiah loves sports too. I don't know if you like the NBA as much as I do though. You're not really an NBA
Spurs fan.
Spurs fan. Okay, and that's what we're gonna talk about. So tonight was the NBA draft lottery. A lot on the line. If you don't know what the hell's going on in the NBA right now, there are two major people up for grabs. That's Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kevin Durant. And I want the Spurs to get Giannis. But obviously, we got to give up a lot to get him. So the only way we're going to be able to get him is we have to have good draft picks, because we're going to have to give assets away. The Bucks aren't going to want a 14th pick and a 13th pick, right? So I just watched the draft right now. How the hell this happened is absolutely insane. I mean, it could have got historical. The Spurs got the 14th pick. Not mad at that. That's fine. But we have another pick, and we got the number 2 pick. So we have a 2 and a 14. If that's not, if the Bucks don't want that, plus a couple of players from the Spurs, I mean, what else do you want?
Not named Wemby.
No, not named Wemby, not named Castle, not named Fox. You can have anybody. Pick. We'll even give you Greg Popovich.
Nah, bro, we gotta keep Pop. You can't do Pop dirty like that.
Nah, he retired, bro.
He's still part of the organization.
I know. He's like president of operations. So I'm calling it right now, guys. the Spurs are getting Giannis, okay? Because the Bucks, it's actually in their interest to rebuild. They're not going to go anywhere. Dame just ruptured his Achilles. He's like 40. You know, it's done. Like, they're not going to get past the first round anymore. So you got to rebuild. You got to rip that Band-Aid off.
You heard it here first. So put in your DraftKings. This segment brought to you by DraftKings.
hey, I'll take it. DraftKings, I need it. Please,
Let's go.
please sponsor these videos. That'd be dope. Also, guys, video went live today, so everybody got to see Isaiah mow the grass. Yeah, they like that, man.
Super.
Isaiah does
Super
have
deep into my
Isaiah
life,
does
huh?
have his own lawn service. If you need your grass cut, just DM him.
I'm that guy.
Hey, bro, did you read the comments about the Mount Rushmore of wrestling?
Yeah.
They said you were wrong, bro. They said you're not a true wrestling fan.
Right, I saw Roddy Piper, which I could see that, but that was before my time. I remember him.
Damn, attack on the old heads?
I'm one of the old
Wow,
ones. That was like my
bro.
mom's favorite wrestler. I was like,
Wow.
When they said that, my mom was a huge fan of you.
Attacking the old heads, damn.
No, so I really don't have many memories of Roddy Piper outside of his fit. As far as wrestling goes, I don't know. That's why I can't put him up there. For me personally, I don't disrespect that answer, but for me, he's not on there for me.
Wait, honorable mention, Ric Flair.
No.
What?
Honorable mention, Roman Reigns. How dare I not acknowledge our tribal chief?
Jesus. Oh my gosh.
I saw that and I was like, bro, I'm out of the bloodline.
No,
I'm out of the bloodline.
No, they literally were like, this guy doesn't know anything. This guy's a gamer wrestler fan. He just plays video games and.
Oh, is that still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
So okay, Logan, you give me a recap on Backlash this weekend. What happened?
Backlash. Wait.
He's like, wait, what?
Wait, guys. Isaiah did not want to come to work train today. At least at this
At
time.
6 p.m.
So we're at 6:30 right now. We're training at 6:30. And he's like, no, dude. I'm like, nah, you got to train with me. He's like, dude, you're cutting into my Raw time. And I'm not talking about Raw Dog. I'm talking about whatever.
WWE
Monday Night Raw.
Monday
Night
starts
Raw.
in 7 minutes and that will be pulled up. Dang, bro, it looks like you've been working out 5 weeks consistently. Or not so much, 4 weeks consistently.
Imagine that, guys.
Imagine that.
Imagine when you're consistent. Now, if we could just apply my working out with eating, the eating needs to be cleaned up.
Always a struggle.
I was telling Isaiah, but guys, I didn't bring y'all with me last Saturday. I didn't really know. I'm like a total like typical dude, dad. Like my mom sends me invitations for my little cousin's birthday. I didn't read it. I just said, what time is it at? Okay, cool. Had no idea it was like a swimming party. So my girls got there in like dresses and like we pull up. This is big old inflated balloon with water. I'm like, oh great, okay. And then I didn't know they were gonna cook all this food. Long story short, you know when my big ass Mexican family gets together, you know what we do. So the party started at 11. I got there right at 11. I didn't leave till like 8:30. So just hanging out with the family all day. I really wish I would have got footage because me and my cousins, my whole family, we're just talking crap to each other the whole time. In a playful way, in a fun way, but it's just friendly banter. But I wish I would have brought you guys because you would have laughed at a lot of the stuff. And my cousins that were there, they would have bust my balls about YouTube. Like they would have said the funniest stuff. But next time. Long story short, there was a lot of food there that was not on my meal plan. But I'm not too mad because at the end of the day, it's all about memories, right? Especially when it comes to family. And again, that's like a birthday, it's a special occasion. It's not something we always do. I mean, we had a crawfish boil, they had barbecue, they had Chick-fil-A nuggets, sandwich. I mean, they had it all, man. My cousins don't play around when they have birthday parties, so.
And you ate everything. All the cake, all the cookies.
No, I didn't do sweets. I didn't do sweets. I did no sweets. I just did a lot of eating and a little bit of drinking. Let's go, baby, lightweight.
Super lightweight.
Okay, another thing to talk about. I don't know how many bodybuilders watch my channel, but there was a competition this week. It's called the Pittsburgh Pro, and the finals was Derek Lunsford and Nick Walker, the Mutant. Two both very popular bodybuilders. And when I say popular, I mean like they're both have huge followings on social media. And the big controversy over the weekend was that Nick got robbed. So I'm gonna give my opinion. I'm a wannabe bodybuilder. I've done one show, so I think I can speak. Now look, I wanna first off say, when you're at the show, completely different from what you see on Instagram, what videos pop up. So because I wasn't there, I can't say. But from all the videos that I've seen and the pictures, I think Nick looked better. I think he looked more conditioned. And yeah, I'm not gonna go as far as say, oh, he got robbed. I think they both look great, but I think Nick just looked a little more crispier, a little bigger. But shout out to Nick, because I think what a lot of people were rooting for him, because he's been out for 2 years, I believe, injury after injury, and everyone was questioning, like, is he gonna be able to come back? You know, what's gonna happen? Is that the end of Nick? Did injuries mess up his career? Well, he proved everybody wrong. He came back and he looked the best he's ever looked.
Bro, did you see some of the outfits from the Met Gala? Like Andre 3000
Yes.
wearing a piano and holding a trash bag?
Yes.
And then my boy Bad Bunny, you know they call me the Bad Bunny of Texas, so I was into his outfit. It looked all right. I like the hat that he had going on, because that's very from the island of Puerto Rico. But it was like, I think all Louis Vuitton, brown on brown on brown. The only thing I would be like, I don't know about that one, Bad Bunny, was a little swirly hairstyle he had going on.
No, dude, you had that.
I'm just probably
if
jealous.
you could do that, you would do that, bro.
I would do it. Don't
You
tell
would do
anybody.
it.
Oh, I would so do it.
Guys, we're gonna sneak up on Isaiah. What is he doing? Look at him, we just got out of the gym, guys. Bro, what are you, dude?
Bro, you can't.
Bro, we just got out of the gym, guys. Walking to our cars. Look at him. Look at him. He can't be without it, dude.
But I'm at the gym, right? I did it. I'm here. Okay. Leave me alone. Bye.
See ya.
So when I was deadlifting, I did talk about like gym accessory equipment that we use when we lift, and how I don't like to rely on that for every single lift that I do, as far as warm-ups go. So you'll see us with knee sleeves on, wrist straps, a weight belt when we're doing like deadlift, squats, sometimes bench for the wrist straps. But I feel like it's important to, especially when you're warming up, to not always rely on the wrist straps, the belts, like, because the belt is there to keep everything compressed, right? But you have your natural belt, which is your core, your abs, everything like that. And when you put on a lifting belt, it kind of lets you neglect your own core. And you still want to work that out. You don't want to be solely reliant on the belts, on the straps, everything like that. So I will warm up without any equipment, without knee sleeves, without straps, without belts. And then when I hit around 365, like for deadlifts, that's when I'll bring the straps out. I won't do the belt or the sleeves yet. I'll pull those out when I get to like 400 pounds, because I still want to work my core out, everything like that. I would train more without wrist straps for deadlifts, but my goal is not to power lift competitively. My grip strength is not as strong as my back, so I don't want to hinder my back progress by not using wrist straps, going over, under. I don't like doing deadlifts like that, so I just put the straps on it when I hit 400 pounds and then continue on with my workout. But that's just one thing that I wanted to mention, is don't always rely on the lifting equipment. Yes, it's good to help, but if you're just starting, it's not really necessary. Build up all your muscles, all your core prior to utilizing that equipment. And then even then, don't rely on it fully. All right, y'all, we are here at the San Marcos Library. I will go more in depth about that, but we are here at the San Marcos Library because we are meeting up with the Texas Mermaid Society because your boy is a part of that organization. And I'll get more into that after I go to this meeting and show y'all some of that.
What are y'all doing, girls?
So my tomato plant is getting way too big. It used to be in there, and I can tell. So right here, I planted this in the ground already. So by the time this turns into a tomato, that will start to have little flowers.
Camila, what are you doing, my love?
I'm helping.
Oh, you're patting it down?
And she's doing a good job. No, for real, she actually is.
Wow,
No,
good job, girls.
Oh, and look look what she found. She found this. I found this. It's
Wow,
weird.
and you got another little tomato plant right there?
That is, what is it called? Those white flowers. It's a flower, but it's white. These, I gotta, let me show y'all. I gotta let these grow a little more, like to this size.
Okay.
And then after, I'll put it in the ground.
Can you fill this up?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm gonna pass it to
Okay, pat it down, girl. Let me see.
Look at that thing. It's just humongous. I'm gonna go get some water in this thing.
It already has a flower. Oh look, and it's growing too. Don't worry, this will be.
And it is a beautiful, beautiful night, guys. Summer's here. It's getting hot. The girls got one more week of school left. By the time you watch this, actually, they'll be out of school. But anyways, beautiful night here in Texas. And yeah, just outside planting some plants. Oh,
Okay.
she got to water it. Okay, water it.
Water it.
Not too much, not too much.
I know, but this one's big. You get a little.
And mine
water
needs some.
these
Can I
up
water
here.
mine?
Hey, where did mine go?
Look, can I water mine?
Where did mine go? Oh, it's up there.
Look, can I water mine? There's.
I'm not gonna put too much because I watered.
Wait, let her do hers. Let her do hers.
Oh yeah.
Mine's
You also
the
do
big
that
one.
This one's mine. Look at it. Hers is starting to die.
Oh, she just needs a little
I
bit of
think
water.
it's
A little bit
not-
of water and it'll come back alive, my love.
That
Good job,
one,
girls.
That one, I
We
don't
need to
know.
keep
It's getting
getting
tall.
Love these summer nights. Absolutely love it. Sunset, Texas nights. I love it. Yeah, baby.
This is Nina's, and like the roots are coming in, but
Guys, watch me
It's
do
not
a
growing at all.
backflip on the trampoline.
I'm gonna do a front flip.
Let me watch you, girl.
I'm gonna try to do a front.
All right, let me see it. Let me see it.
And these things have good grip. Oh shoot. Oh god.
Come on, girl.
It's hard to get up here now.
I need to get my glove. Shoot. I'm scared because last time I broke an arm. Oh.
Whoa.
And
Okay, that was good. Good job. All right, Lolo's turn.
I'm moving.
Watch out, move. And we also have this trash bag from when we went garbage bagging.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
No, what is that?
So Australians, they put trash bags, and like if you have a tarp, you can use that. But if you just want to go on grass, that's fine. You put soap on you, and you go on the ground. You put water all over the place,
Nice.
and you go slip
You
and
slip and
sliding.
slide. Okay,
Yeah, it's
cool.
kinda- that's
Those
what they-
Australians are crazy, huh?
Yeah, we did it on the trampoline.
Okay.
Nina, move!
Okay, go, Lola.
That's what. Don't jump. Watch. Hold on, don't jump, but don't
I'm
get
not
caught.
coming with you.
Stop. I don't move.
My love.
I don't want to get
Okay,
hit.
go. Say it like that. Say it like that.
3, 2, 1. And this too.
All right, y'all. So we just finished our Texas Mermaid Society meeting. Everything went well. We're excited. They have a festival coming up this weekend, which is I'm excited about. And there's a parade on Saturday. This is their 8th annual Mermaid Fest. And your boy is a superhero amongst the mermaids. Let me give you a little backstory on that. So I'm not a San Martian like Logan is. I was born in New York. We moved to Texas when I was 3 and grew up in the San Antonio, Cibolo area. I moved to San Marcos after I graduated from college, and it was for work. So I've been here almost 15 years. Grew to love this area, the river. You have the outlets next to us. San Antonio's close, Austin's close, but I'm far enough away to have my peace and quiet when I want to. So my girlfriend, the same. She's not from the area. She was born and raised in El Paso. Ended up moving to San Marcos and now staying out here because she's with me. We don't have kids or anything like that. And since we love this area so much, we were like, how can we root ourselves into the community? Because I don't want to be just a passerby that lives here. Like, I want to be a part of San Marcos and everything that it has to offer, and that extends to Martindale too. But this is something we grew passionate about, and the Texas Mermaid Society actually pushes education to kids. They go read as mermaids to kids in schools, and it's all about preserving what the land has given us. So preserving San Marcos, preserving the river, and everything like that. So they push education on recycling to kids, on not littering, everything, repurposing. They do a lot of events throughout the year that kind of cater this message. And then they end it with the Mermaid Parade, which is coming up this weekend. Let's go. So we joined this past year. And then the person who started this, her name's July. She started the Mermaid Parade or started the Mermaid Society, and had a vision that now that we have a lot of more members than it was just a one-woman operation before, that she wanted to push mermaids that had like different purposes. So when they go read, it's an actual like, oh, I know that mermaid. And then on top of that, she wanted to do like superheroes, you know, because superheroes appeal to kids. And each superhero would have a unique thing about, you know, preserving the environment, whatever. And then one of the guy superheroes that she was presenting to the group, his name was Aquaman. And she goes, Isaiah, which one do you want to be? And I was like, well, Aquaman, come on, man. Are you serious? And I was like, what's your vision with him? And she goes, I was thinking like Jason Momoa, Aquaman. Say less, I'm in. That was actually unveiled a couple weeks ago. I think I'll be on the Austin News in 2 days. This will be in the past, promoting the parade. But on the parade, I'll be on a float as Aquaman. So if you get to see me, come out, say what's up. Don't reveal who I am.
Yo, what's up everyone? So happy Tuesday. Just got done knocking out cardio and I'm having my breakfast. It's a little weird breakfast, but I want to make sure I go through all my groceries first before we go back to the grocery store. So eating a steak right here, and then I got some of these protein pretzels that I'm putting a little bit of cream cheese in, just a little bit, and then I got my morning coffee. And I know it's a weird breakfast, but we're for sure getting our protein in. Okay guys, welcome to my cave. This is why I call it a cave, because as you can see, I like it dark, a little moody. But this is my workstation, guys. I got my computer right here. I just got off a Slack meeting, doing some code emails right now. I got Chill Hop playing in the background, a little lo-fi. Let's see if you can hear it. Okay, so yeah, it is lunchtime, and dude, I was going through her fridge, and I don't know, Crystal must have got this because I don't know where she went and got this, but there was some leftover gado. Now, if you don't know what gado is, it's a Mexican soup. I'm gonna go and turn on the light so you guys can see this. Okay, see if you guys can see this. So it's got some, so it's like a beef stew. You got some beef, cabbage, potatoes, some squash, zucchini, carrots. But yeah, this is gonna go down, guys. So yeah, you know, you guys always, I think people are wondering like, what do I do for work? So currently I'm working on Story Pros right now, sending out code emails to, you know, potential clients that I think would be would benefit from, using AI, having some type of automation into their marketing, email, lead generations. Maybe they need a website, a funnel to help them capture more leads, more revenue. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm on LinkedIn, and yeah, I'm just sending out messages, guys. So gonna eat this lunch, continue working in my little bat cave, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, do got a candle. Yes, I do have a candle, guys. I am a candle guy. Call me what you want, but yes, I got a little watermelon scented candle. It just kind of just like a very peaceful mood, guys. A little peaceful mood here in my office, and yeah, just vibe out to the music, focus, candle, and just chill. Okay, guys, gym time. Let's make our pre-workout. Got the Jocko raspberry going in. Got 1 scoop like so. 1 scoop, and then 2 scoops of the pre-creatine. I'm actually kind of low as well, but luckily I think I got a little rehaul that I got to post. All right, we got the creatine right there, and then I got my test. All right, I'm really low. Like that's it. Like I think I'm done. I got a couple more pre-workout and maybe 1 more for the creatine, and I'm completely out of the test. All right. Woo! All right, guys, let's go. Gym time. Let's go see Isaiah. Heyo.
What's up?
What's up?
I'm already like 45 minutes into my workout. Logan just showed up.
Well, you scared me. You scared me, and you were about to piss me off. Because he always does this, guys. So I get in my car, heading to the gym, I check my phone, and Isaiah texts me at 4:30. Hey, 6:30, just making sure.
Correct? Question mark?
And I'm like, dude, that's the lot. If the people check the footage, that's the last thing I told you yesterday
Oh,
before we left
6:30.
the gym. 6:30.
I just wanted to make
And
sure
so
you
I
know
was
stuff
like,
pops up.
when I saw that message, I said, this mother, he better not have gone and said, what, you didn't text me. He knows goddamn well I told him 6:30.
I waited.
And you didn't text me back, and I was like, oh crap, he's avoiding me. Like he knows
because you didn't text me back.
Because I'm working still.
I'm working too.
And so I get to the gym, but I saw his car, and I was like, all right.
No, I wouldn't do
He
that.
was about to, I was gonna make him stay. Doing a 3-hour workout.
You already made me miss like Raw live on Monday. So you're lucky I already came at 6:30 for that time.
All right, what happened?
At
What happened
6:30.
yesterday?
Man, what did
Nothing. Look
happen?
at that. Look, that's guys. Wow, wrestling fan can't even tell you what happened.
It's because I was so tired because I had to watch it so late. I kind of fell asleep to it.
Yeah, it's that boring. All right, here we go. Here we go.
We're
First
good.
set. First set.
Yeah,
guys.
let's get the first set
Oh
done.
yeah. So again, progressive overload. You gotta add the weight. Last time we did 225. I did it for 8 reps. Time to move up. So we're gonna slowly move up. We're going up 5 pounds, and let's see. Let's see if we
5
can go
pounds
for 8.
each side. Yep.
Let's see. Gotta get stronger, guys. Isaiah's not gonna spot me. He's gonna film me, and if I can't get it, then I'm just gonna put it here.
Yep. If
Here
you
we go.
die, you die. We'll just
Let's go.
record it. There you go, 2 more. Oh,
Okay.
that was 8.
So we're going up. We're gonna go up.
Yeah.
We're going up because, guys, if you remember when Isaiah and I first started lifting, we were on a program. We're on Isaiah's program. I've never done this program before, but essentially what it was is, if you can get the certain weight 6 times, you had to move up 5 pounds.
Correct.
And so that's what we did. We got pretty damn strong, but obviously you're only gonna get to a point where you can't keep going up every single week. So
Right, it takes a little longer
we
between.
pretty much, I had to scrap that workout because we reached our max. Like you can't go up 5 pounds every single week, right? After like, you know, a couple of months, you're gonna reach your max. And I was like, well, this is getting boring. Like I can only get this. Isaiah never went up in bench. Like you
I am
stayed at
stuck.
bench for like almost a year.
I mean, it's It's a slow progress. It's a slow grind. 6 years.
Yeah, he's like, but now look at me.
Yeah, look at me now. We slowly got there. So that reminded me about the 4 to 6 rep range. I still do that workout because it's what's worked best for my growth, and it made sense to me scientifically, and I'm a nerd about it. But one thing that really does help is I put everything in my notes in my phone. So my chest workouts are all like that, and that's where I stopped. So I did bench for 295 for 5. That means once I hit 6, it's gonna be 305, and that's every single workout that we do for every muscle. I have it already written down. That way, when we come into the gym, it's not like, what did I do last week? Let's just do 185 again. And then you're like, well, that felt way too light. It's kind of like a wasted set then, because you're not really pushing yourself, you're more just warming up again and again and again. So I find this very helpful. We get right to it. I'm like, oh, I did 295 for 5 last week. I'm gonna beat that, or I should be right there. Sometimes you don't hit the 5 or the 6, and it's like one less rep or whatever, but that happens. It could be your food intake, it could be your sleep, it could be you're just off that day. But that's one thing that's super helpful to me as far as keeping track of my workouts.
Let's go.
Yep.
All right, guys, and I'm not gonna spot him.
I'm gonna die.
The goal of this set is for him. Let's get him to drop it there. Let's get him to drop it there.
I'll just hold it on my chest.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
That's how we know we're working.
Right?
Let's go.
After I've already done bench and then already a heavy set of incline, now we're on the another set.
I hear excuses.
Right. No excuses. No
Let's
excuses.
go.
We got this.
Let's go. Can you get it 6 times, guys? Is Isaiah moving up or not? 1. That was easy. 2. 3. Let's go. Let's go. Look how intense he looks. This guy's so tense. Let's go. 2 more. He's got one more.
We got this. Let's go.
He's got 1 more. Let's go. If he dies, he dies. Up.
Yep, I missed.
I should have just let it.
No,
I should have just kept it recorded.
Yeah, oh, you did it?
Kept it on your chest.
Just put the different view of everybody looking like, look at that fool. No, I felt it, and then I held it up at the top too much, and when I came down, I was like, nope, I lost it.
No.
Don't got it in me. I tried.
You don't win them all, guys. You don't win them all.
Yeah, you don't win them all. We always got next week.
Let's go. Guys, I am not gonna bust an Isaiah and just leave it sitting on my chest. I'm gonna just put my camera on a stand.
It wasn't that bad.
And yeah, let's go. Let's try to get over 6, but if we need more 6, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, easy. 5. Let's go, easy. Hey. 7. Hey, let's do one more. Do one more. Oh, easy. Woo. Too easy.
All right.
He's faking
There we
it.
go. I'm sandbagging.
Sandbagging. Yo, Logan, so did you see that Derek Carr retired and how
Yes.
bad the Saints are going to suck at QB?
Yeah, so the Saints have 2 options. They could either pick up Aaron Rodgers. Wait,
Old.
Yeah, they could pick up, or Jameis Winston. Mr. Sticky Finger Crab Hands.
I feel bad for Jameis. He got signed by the Giants. And
Oh,
then,
that's right. He's with the
and then they
Giants.
signed somebody else right after, and you're
And
like, Jameis
they
isn't
took
going to start.
They took Winston, Wilson. And then,
Yes,
they
that's-
drafted Dart.
Yeah, so I feel bad for Jameis because I watch him on
I do
TikTok.
like him. He's funny.
He is
He's hilarious. He is
hilarious
hilarious.
as a person. He's like,
But let me tell you,
know what that is?
let me tell you,
to tell you, we're going to eat that.
Let me tell you what the Saints want to do. So what they want to do, they want to tank this year and pick up my boy Arch Manning. Well, my boy Arch,
Cowboys.
my boy Arch, he's gonna win us a natty this year.
At UT? Yeah.
Then he can leave. He can leave if he wants. I give him permission. But if he does not win us a natty, he's coming back for his junior year because he's a redshirt sophomore this year.
True.
So come on,
Yeah, that's crazy.
he's got to play at least 2 years as a starter in college.
So I want Archie to go to the Cowboys selfishly because Peyton Manning is my all-time favorite quarterback. I used to play quarterback in high school growing up.
Okay,
and
Uncle
he's somebody
Rico.
that
Uncle
look
Rico.
up to.
Uncle Rico.
I used to be
Hey,
able
dude,
to
over the moon.
I was a scrambler. I was like Michael Vick.
No, dude. No, Arch. I don't want Arch. I mean, whenever Arch goes, right? Like, I hope we don't have a chance to get him next year because that means the Cowboys would have sucked. And we're actually in win mode. If you guys don't know this, we just picked up Pickens. What's his
George
first-
Pickens
George
from
Pickens.
the Steelers.
Now, again,
yeah.
I will say this, I'll admit, I have really kind of not paid attention to the NFL as of the last 2 years. I've just been really into the Texas Longhorns. That being said, I definitely don't watch the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I don't know how good this guy is. Apparently, like, you know more about him than I do. You play fantasy.
No, I mean he's good. He was a
Is he
high
a number
draft
one?
pick.
Or is he a solid? I hear
He'll be a 2. He'll be a good.
But is he
to get
a
CD off
number
of.
one though? Was he a number one on Pittsburgh?
No, because they had Deontay Johnson and
Who
everything
the
like that.
hell is that?
But it'll be enough to get somebody like some attention off the CD. But still,
Okay.
you got to get him the ball, and I don't know if that could get the ball over there.
Yeah, so
I feel like
I
they're
don't
always-
want us to be able to get Arch because that means the Cowboys will suck. So I'm hoping the Cowboys, because I feel like I have not been able to watch the Cowboys for the past 2 years because they've just been absolutely trash, especially last year. I didn't watch. I think I watched maybe the first or second game, and that was it. So it kind of sucks. Like I feel like I haven't got to enjoy my Cowboys. But what made up for it is my Longhorns, baby. My Longhorns. Let's go. We're in the Natty this year. I'm telling you, we're winning the Natty. But I think the Saints are going to try to tank for Arch Manning. His dad played for the Saints, and they're from Louisiana, so
Yep.
it would make sense. But you never know.
Last set. Let's go. Oh yeah, baby. Favorite workout day and why?
Huh?
What's your favorite workout day and why?
Favorite workout day is probably
Rest day.
shoulders.
Shoulder.
I like shoulders.
Nice.
It's easy to get them pumped up, and it's a really good picture day. You look big and juicy when your shoulders are nice and pumped. So
When you take a photo from the waist up, yeah.
wide angle. I made sure with Isaiah, checking in with Isaiah, make sure he's vlogging. If you want
I
to see that
am.
vlog,
I am. We are doing it. I'm really enjoying it. I could see why Logan fell in love with it. It is addicting. Just
There you go.
being able to talk to you guys and share our lives with you.
Do I predict your own channel soon? Your own wrestling channel?
we'll see. We'll see. We'll see about that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
All right.
I was contemplating whether I was going to bring this up or not. It's just been tough. Gosh, it's been tough. It's like one thing after another. Just cannot catch a break. I wasn't gonna bring this up this week just because I don't think I've ever really showed my dog on YouTube as much. But you know, I did talk about the feeling of being isolated, the feeling of being lonely, and how I needed to get out of this cave from time to time, and get out there, just be around people, be around, you've heard me say that. But the one thing that really helped was Jax, my dog, who passed away tonight. He was such a great dog. He was such a great dog. He was old. His body just shut down. He was at least he was 17 years old, and he would be underneath my desk. He'd scratch at my leg. I like all day. When I had meetings, whatever, he'd be right here on my lap. I'd be petting his back and his belly, and it was all day. It was just me and him. And if I got up from this computer room, went to the kitchen, he would follow me. I went to the bathroom, he'd follow me. If I was taking a shower, he would follow me. If I ever went out of town, they would tell me that he would sleep in a pile of clothes that smelled like me, like my dirty clothes or whatever clothes that are laying around. And he would sleep on it for my scent. And I knew he was getting sick. I knew. It's now Tuesday. I knew something was up on Saturday. He just was not acting right. He was just not acting right. I was obviously worried. What's going on? It's not. He doesn't normally hang around this area. Like, he doesn't hang out in front of the front door. He's not really moving. And I'd left that day to go to a birthday party. When I came back, he was still in the same spot. And I was like, what is going on? This is not like him. Then Sunday came, and he wasn't eating, he wasn't drinking. I was like, what is, like, this is not right. All right, something's wrong. So took him to the vet on Monday, and they said, yeah, his body's shutting down. He's very, very old. He was already going blind and deaf. I mean, he's 17 years old for a little dog. He lived a long life, a good life. And he passed away today. And I was having my hopes up because we finally got him to drink water yesterday. And he drank water. He wasn't eating. And today I was with him. He had his little blanket, everything set up right there. As I'm working, I'm petting him and going back and forth. Let him know that I love you, Jax, I love you. Daddy's here. And sure enough, like I knew, like right before I was gonna leave to the gym, like I was like, okay, like he's kind of weak. He's really weak, but I want to make sure he drinks water. So make sure he drinks some water. And I made him some ground beef, put it in front of him. He wasn't eating, and I was like, I knew it. Like I was like, all right, like if he doesn't eat anything, I'm gonna have to take him in tomorrow. But when I got home, it was already too late. Crystal said she and the girls held him, that he was starting to, foam a little bit out of the mouth, but they were with him. They held him. He knew he was loved. They loved him. Camila loved him. Right, baby? Mm-hmm. You love Jaxie? Jaxie loved Camila. Loved to be around Camila. Camila would always spoil him and give him doggy treats and bacon. And anytime I'd make Camila food, sure enough, Jaxie follows Camila because he knew that Camila was always going to give him something, whether it was a piece of her
my favorite pizza.
Your pizza or your corn dog. Yeah, you would always give him something. And yeah, it's tough because we miss him and we love him, and it was hard. I wish I was here. I wish I was holding him when he went to heaven, but he was with the girls. He was with Crystal, and they held him and they petted him, and they held him all the way until he passed.
That's why I told you not to leave, but you needed to leave though. So.
Well, I know.
Your muscles were shrinking, so.
Yeah, they were shrinking.
A little bit.
And yeah, but I'm glad he wasn't by himself. He wasn't, it wasn't a time where we were at work or we were gone. He knew he was loved. And yeah, I think right now, like, I'm super, super, super numb, and it's just happened so fast. We just buried him in our backyard. I wrapped him up in my favorite shirt. Camila gave him.
Your favorite shirt?
Yeah,
Why would you do that your favorite?
Because he deserves it. Camila gave him little Sammy. I don't know if you guys ever remember little Sammy. It's a little Bucky.
Wait, Dad, do you have a picture of it?
Funny thing is, Sammy actually went to New York with us.
Oh,
We brought Sammy to New York. He actually traveled with us a lot, and Camila wanted to give Jaxie Sammy. We buried him with Sammy, and Lo gave a couple of things as well. And I think.
Why would you give him your favorite shirt? Though that was kind of ridiculous.
No, baby, he deserves it. He was my boy.
And he was mine. And look at that boat.
Yeah, I think it's just it's too soon right now, and I can't fully can't really explain all the emotions, but I know tomorrow is going to be tough. I know not having him, you know, like I said, guys, like the feeling of being isolated and loneliness is yeah, so I always had him. He always kept me company, you know. And even like, you know, so that's not enough. Having him, you know, he always showed me love. He always kept me company and kept me hanging on, right? Like, you know, all those times of feeling like, I need to get out. Like the times that I would stay, it was because of him. You know, I have Jax right here on my lap, you know, and everywhere I slept, he followed me. Like it didn't matter on the couch, the bedroom, and here, like he followed me everywhere. It's not what I thought I was going to talk about. I wasn't sure. I even talked to Isaiah about it at the gym. Like told him kind of what was going on. I was like, man, I don't know if do I bring it up? Like I haven't I don't want to show Jax. The next day he's gone. Like I just I didn't want to do that. But great dog, amazing friend, amazing, just so loving, so caring. All I can do is remember the good times and remember like all the memories we've had together. And I don't want to just dwell. I don't want to be sad. I hate being sad. And when I think about things like that, when I think about like my sister, when I think about Jax, and I don't want to think about things like that. So I just want to be, hopefully just remember the good times. And I don't know. It's just, it sucks. It sucks losing a loved one. It sucks losing, they're not just a pet, you know, they're part of the family. And Camila took it really hard. She's actually doing a little better now, but she took it very hard. Like I said, she loved Jax. We all did, but she was particularly very, very close to him. And I was very worried when he passed away, like how she was going to take it. And, you know, she took it kind of hard, but reminder, he's in heaven. He's happy now. He can see now. He's got all the doggy treats. He's with his friends, and he's in a better place. So, I don't know, guys. I'm going to close out the video like this. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. And just tell myself, remember all the good times. We were so blessed to have him for so long. He was a great dog. He passed over peacefully. He wasn't alone. He was being petted. He was being held until his last breath. And as long as he knows he was loved, I'm okay with that. That's the most important thing. He knew he was loved.